So what's up, everybody? I am very proud to be teamed up with Star India. Very, very proud of that. There are only three of us, as I understand: Jabby, Pakistan Reacts, and myself. And Star India, Hotstar, they're making a push into North America. They want to serve the Delhi community. The Desi community, forgive me, I have Delhi on the mind. I just watched a video about Pakistani Hindu refugees in Delhi, and Delhi is kind of on my mind right now. But they are making a push into North America. They've done a deal with Toronto to make it Little Bollywood. That's what I'm calling it, Little Bollywood. That seems to be a good name for it, I think. And I thought I reacted to this. I went through it. It was a great speech by Mr. Gupta, Sanjay Gupta, but I didn't hit record, which is terrible because the first one was magic. So let's go ahead and pull this up. This is a kind of a talk about Star India and what they're doing and where they're going. And it's really good, and I ask you to please pay attention to this.
I request Mr. Sanjay Gupta, Managing Director, Star India Private Limited, for the industry address on this absolutely special and extremely significant and joyous occasion. Mr. Gupta.
Good evening. My regards to the Honorable Minister Srimati Smriti Irani ji, Mr. Rajesh Shah, Mr. Siddharth Rai Kapoor, my friend Karan Johar, Dr. Baru, and Ms. Qureshi, and my friends and colleagues from the media and entertainment industry. A very good evening to each one of you. These are, as Siddharth said, truly exciting times for our industry. It is among the fastest growing sectors in the country and has crossed 1,30,000 crores as of 2017. But these are just figures, these are just numbers. Like all of you here, what really motivates me to come to work every single day is the opportunity to play such a central role in the lives of 1 billion people.
Wow.
A billion people
That's amazing.
who look to watch an exciting movie, either in a theater, or on their TV screen, or on a mobile phone. Read the newspaper in their local language, or listen to their favorite radio station for information, for entertainment, and above all, for inspiration. At its very core, we celebrate the art of storytelling. It's an art with the power to inspire change, to create aspirations, to make people believe in the possibilities, and to spark imaginations. And in my mind, there's no better time for us than now. There is a revolution happening all around us, one that promises to, and in fact, has already started to redefine the future of this industry. You all know what I'm talking about, digital. It is the unleashing of the power of new screens. Ours is a country, and I'm sure we have talked about many times, constrained by screens. There are only 9,000 theaters, and when we compare to anywhere else in the world, it looks so low. Then came, a few decades back, television, which has grown phenomenally. Today, there are roughly 16 crore TV screens, and we add more than 1 crore screens every year. But with the power of connectivity and low cost of data, with Digital India coming through, in almost a click, over 35 crore more screens across the country have been lit up. And this journey has just begun. With more and more smart and affordable phones coming to the market, we are adding more than 1 crore new smart screens every month. By the end of 2018, we'd have added another 16 crore screens. This means that we'll have 51 crore new screens on which us Indians will be engaging with all kinds of stories, be it drama or sports, films or news. In a short period of 24 months, we have moved from 16 crore TV screens and 9,000 cinema halls to 67 crore screens in 2018. This is set to explode how we engage with stories, the time we spend, what we like, how deeply we follow them, and above all, how to have a two-way conversation with both stories and storytellers. This kind of movement for any industry
It's true, very true.
is unprecedented anywhere in the world. And for us, this truly is an opportunity of a lifetime. And as this industry, we have a great starting point. We produce more than 60,000 hours of original television drama content every year. This is 12 times what United States of America produces, which is regarded as the front runner in this space. We release, as this industry, close to 2,000 movies every year across languages, while Hollywood releases just around 700. And we are a creative powerhouse. Yes, there are direct employment and indirect, but you have a pool of over 4 billion people engaged in telling these exciting stories. Besides this, we are one of the global leaders in technology across graphics, animation, VFX, that is completely revamping the contours of storytelling. In fact, our technology is powering the world. The dragons in Game of Thrones were created by an animation studio at a stone's throw distance from here. Even 9 years back, the visual effects of Avatar were powered by an Indian firm. And what is even more exciting is that the stories that we create are the stories we watch as India. One of the most talked about shows in the world, Game of Thrones, is not what engages this country. 99% of the stories that India loves and engages with have been created by us in this room and beyond. When you read the sports pages of some of our newspapers, it seems that English Premier League is the biggest football event followed in India. However, the reality is that our very own Indian Super League is 20 times bigger than EPL in viewership. In my mind, there cannot be a more compelling Make in India story for this country than the media and entertainment industry in India today. But are we setting our sights high enough? Are we really taking note of the opportunity in front of us? Are we looking to set the global standards for creativity and imagination? Despite creating so many movies, the biggest movies that we create do a business of less than $100 million. Contrast this with a big Hollywood movie that goes on to deliver a business of more than $1 billion. Despite being one of the largest television content ecosystems in the world, we need to import almost all formats for reality television. We are not exporting our stories or our ideas to the world, not getting them to talk about Ye Hai Mohabbatein, or not getting them to follow Indian Super League. Even though there are 51 crore new screens that have lit up in our country, we continue to slice them as only young, or only urban, or only male, or any such narrow definition. Digital no longer is equal to youth and urban. 51 crore people are roughly the number of people who voted in the last Lok Sabha election in 2014. They come from large cities to the smallest of villages. They reside in Kashmir to Kanyakumari. They have amongst them the young to the very old, both men and women. All of them, given power of connectivity, have access to not just our stories, but content from across the globe. And to compete well with the world, we need to set new standards of storytelling. We need to reimagine our stories. We cannot allow our legacy to shape our creativity. With digital, we have the license to break away from all the trappings of traditional media. We need to challenge where we release our movies first, in a theater or on a mobile. We need to challenge the concept of a radio station. Is it the radio station as delivered today, or a digitally delivered radio station which adapts itself for each person uniquely? We need to challenge the constraints of 8 p.m. prime time, daily and hourly news formats, and 22-minute episode lengths. There's no need to follow any templates in content. No longer does a scorecard need to appear at the bottom of the screen in every cricket match. No longer Does the viewing of sports needs to involve only watching? It could be and should be watch and play. Our ambition, the ambition of every stakeholder in this room and beyond, I think needs to change dramatically. Our standards of quality need to change. The way we use technology needs to change. The magnitude of our investments need to change. And we need to rethink business models from the ground up. Centuries ago, stories from India traveled across countries and continents without conquest, without any technology. These were stories like Ramayana and Mahabharata, or the tales of Gautam Buddha. If they could capture the imagination of the world just on the power of their ideas and characters, what excuse do we have today? In my mind, the time is now. We have so much to offer to the world: our technological prowess, our creativity, and the power of Indian stories. To my mind, the time is now to not only make in India, but light of the world. Thank you.
I'm not a big fan of technical speak, of lectures like that. You tend to lose an audience. But if you listen to what Mr. Gupta said, there's a lot of stuff. They are positioned to change the industry, and you have over 1 billion viewers ready to tap in. And I think he's right. I think you need to challenge, how do you do this? This man is a visionary. This man is a visionary who I think is proof positive, and we have this discussion here at Movie Community College, of the kings of the East. He is innovating. He is pushing the envelope. He is on the move. And just what an amazing speech. Oh, the old stuff. When he made the comment, I loved the comment about the old stories, the old history of India, the Mahabharata and Ramayana. Of course, he said it a little differently than I do. I think my English butchery and my Chicago accent show up and destroy that. But it's true. These stories have fascinated the world without any kind of conquest, without any kind of media. They should be able to do it more and more and more and more. And I think we're seeing that now. I really do. I think we're seeing that now. I think there's a new awakening. There is a taste developing in America for this. And I want to take off my hat here. How's my hair? And just say, Mr. Gupta, I volunteer to be your herald in North America. I will get on a knee, Mr. Gupta, and ask that you knight me your herald. Make sure you get the app. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace and much love. Well, hey, everybody. I just want to say thank you for watching and liking the video. And please subscribe to the channel if you have. And I also just want to point out our Redbubble. We got some great stickers and t-shirts that you can get. All you got to do is get to that link, and it'll take you right there. You love it. We got some Amitabh. We have all kinds of great stuff and new stuff coming all the time. I'll catch you guys later. Peace and much love. Your friend, the Professor.